on, everyone? It's me, Alex. Nigel, you want to be in the video? Nigel, look at him. Hi, buddy. Oh. And today, we're only back on Hearts of Iron 4. Now, I've streamed this, but I wasn't really happy with how the stream went overall, but it did prove that heavy fighters are just absolutely ridiculous. So, I wanted to kind of just play through it again, change how I did it, but still focus on just heavy fighters. And let me tell you, the results are astounding. Other people may have already highlighted this, but you want to watch them with competent gameplay when you could watch me try a general strategy that everyone seems to be saying is the meta, and it could still go horribly wrong for me? You choose. But please do comment, like, and subscribe. 5,000 likes for more Hearts of Iron would be great. And I know half of you aren't subscribed, so it'd be great if you did. With Victoria 3 coming up, I'll be covering that quite a bit. Right, well, to show it off, I'm gonna of course probably play as Germany, and play rather atypically from how I would usually, but I will be focusing primarily on just building up a ridiculous air force with ridiculous specs, despite the production cost. Even if you're outnumbered with heavy fighters versus general kind of regular fighters, you should still be able to dominate. So this may be rather silly. I would generally do Rhineland first, but I'm actually going to go ahead and do Air Innovations. And I'm going to go ahead and straight away do survivability studies for when I'm producing my heavy fighters. Then, as usual, I just start off with civilian factories. I guess this could almost be a tutorial. No, that could be another video, Alex. Gotta milk that content for all it's worth. Hey, look at these basic small airframes. Get out of here. What do I need you for? Oh, why not have some heavy tanks to help the advance? Heavy tank and light tanks, that's the key for this build, which I will be changing around soon. Don't worry, the Air Force will get focused on. I guarantee! Oh my god. I hate it that this keeps happening. There we go. Okay, 1. Scroll. 1. Scroll. 1. Make it work! Now, one thing that's probably a bit of a dumb thing to do, but I don't really mind, because there's a reason for why I'm doing this, and I'll let you know if you keep watching. And now I'll go ahead and do Rhineland. So, I needed the Air XP in order to design a new fighter. With a basic medium airframe, which is what we have at the moment. Now, as you'll see, we need to kind of add in 4 light machine guns. So that's going to cost us 2 air XP. We also want 4 engines, because we want, beast. As many machine guns as we can get, so we're maxing out our air attack and our air superiority. Our thrust is still more than our weight, so we can still get it up. Might as well add in some air defense as well. That actually increases our general air attack, but our agility does go down. But again, that's fine. We don't need to worry. We do have special modules. I could make extra fuel tanks, but as you can see, the range is already 2,200 kilometers at the moment, so we don't really need to do that. Don't really care about it being a flying boat. I am going to leave a space free, so that's how it's going to be at the moment. So it's a basic heavy fighter airframe. I like to call these tanks of the sky. And let's change our little icon around just so it looks like something I like a bit more. Ooh, why don't we have them designed like that when they're flying around, eh? Yeah, heavy fighter frame 7. Bam. And then we'll get the production racking up on those. Who needs guns? We just need planes. All the planes, all the time. And we will be needing many rubber. And I will only be using heavy fighters in terms of my fighter fleet. I'm still going to be using CAS as normal, and TAC bombers if I need them, but I really am just going to go ham on my heavy fighters. And I believe I just unlocked some special modules such as self-sealing fuel tanks and armor plates. Well, we want to increase our air defense, so our range goes down and our speed goes down, and so does our weight. And our production cost obviously goes up. But I do want the self-sealing fuel tanks as well. So let's go ahead, get those in. Oh, the rubber is insane on these. Ouch. But we'll persevere, and the production cost is 49 compared to a basic airframe of 21. But you'll see that it's fine. This is totally fine. I also want to get working ahead on my doctrines, so we'll get Goering in for air superiority and air experience. And I can get a Chief of Army too, because I have enough PP. And I'll actually go for Franz Halder, now naval rearmament. I'm doing a really atypical strategy for what I would usually do. I generally play Germany very historical, and I don't really vary from that. So I think I'm going to show this kind of strategy, add a little spice to your life. Spice up your life, every boy and every girl. Spice Girls in 2022, everyone. So this strategy, I'm hoping, will work, even if I don't really change around my templates too much. I'm not going to bother sending... you know what? It's actually worth sending air volunteers, perhaps. I'll wait a little while until we actually have a decent amount of ships. Fleets. Planes. That's the one. Now, at this point, I should really get war economy, but instead I'm actually just going to have a Chief of Army. Navy. Good lord. I want my stats to be basically as good as possible, as I'm going to be potentially trying to Sea Lion. So I'm only going to send air volunteers down to Spain. And even then, it's not going to be that many, but I will hopefully show you what I mean with these fighters. We only have 42 of them built. Let's get them down and in the sky over southern Iberia. So as you can see, I mean, we're not really actually shooting down many. Okay, we'll actually see this more. Let's get them out. So what I'm doing, I will be going to war with the Dutch. I need the rubber, so hopefully I'll be able to puppet. And we're actually getting rid of MIFOs, which is really bad. We'll see if the strategy pays off. Heavy fighter, meta, here we go. Nothing's happening. They have called the Dutch East Indies in now. I imagine I can just battle plan the Netherlands in 1936. Yes, I very much can. Have we even taken any casualties? 43 against 6,000. Okay, well, that was, okay. Well, one of the things with the peace deals that I love now is I just want all of their ships. So I get their whole navy. I'm going to take all of their states. And I'm just going to puppet. Okay, so we've taken the German East Indies. So in terms of trading for rubber now, we don't need to worry. Hallelujah. We've now got rubber all day long, y'all. We're not going to have any production through with rubber for the rest of the damn game. So now I can just sit back, relax. We also have the entire Dutch Navy just casually now in the Kriegsmarine. It's all coming up, Alex. And then I will resume sending my air volunteers down. And we are going to shoot down the occasional one. As our numbers increase, yeah, you can see they won't be able to shoot down us, but we'll continue to be able to shoot down them. So you can see we haven't lost a single fighter, and they've lost 10, I think. 6 in the last month. 0 in the past year, but yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we can see the stats now. They've lost up to 20 since we entered that air region. And we're getting reduction on doctrines as well, which is fantastico. So if we're looking at the stats, they've still only shot down, is that 19, 19, 20? We still haven't lost a single one, though. Yeah, they're just losing the occasional one. Eventually, our air superiority will increase. And now MIFO, we don't need to worry about. Our economy should be able to boom. I am going to be behind on industry, but it shouldn't be a problem. He prays. Going to add in some heavy tanks to our divisions here. More motorized. And some motorized artillery. Why the heck not, eh? Just upgrading our shells on our rapidly expanding fleet too. Once again, our air doctrine is increasing, which you'd love to see. Also got up to war economy now. Yes, good, good. My plan is coming to fruition. Might as well do magnetic detonators. Not going to even bother spending the research on that. We'll just get it on a regular timescale. I think it's worth getting a second bomb lock on our close air support here. I will actually upgrade the speed of them as well. And, yeah, I'm going to start producing some CAS eventually, too. In fact, I've already got them, getting produced. I just forgot. Oh, Ernst Udet. I think he's the only one that gives you... I mean, Heinz Guderian could, but yeah, I like the ground attack of plus 10%. Also, I find that naval experience is just ridiculously overpowered. Like, I'm probably going to just do this. Like, I'm not using any fuel at the moment, and I'm just going to focus on getting all my doctrine done ahead of time. So we may actually be able to stand up against the Royal Navy. So getting your doctrines ahead of time is very nice, especially when you're going to be taking on mainly democratic nations early on, which don't really have that much ability to do so. But you can see, like, I'm not even really using all the fuel that I need to. We've actually got 45 fuel, I guess, from the conquered territories. So our army's going to increase in size at a nice kind of regular pace. There we go, and we're going to start doing more of our air doctrine as well. Probably not going to try and take on the Anschluss the Allies until I've done the Anschluss, I should say. Good giddly goo. What is going on with me, eh? There we go. Another doctrine for the air. You love it. You love to see it. Is that another doctrine for the subs? And I could have carrier org. We don't have any carriers, but that's nice. Yes. Now, I think getting Rudolf Hess, I've done this before, it increases your heavy fighter production cost of -2.5%. So I think it may be worth doing before he kicks the bucket in a few years. Maybe we'll get our worth out of him before he dies. I actually love doing these focuses to expand all of your naval dockyards. I know you probably shouldn't be doing those. There are other things that would be more prudent as Germany, and especially doing the build that I'm doing of heavy fighters. But hey-ho, let's go. Oh, heavy RR. Yes, okay, so I forgot about the Focke-Wulf. So the heavy fighter airframe increases your reliability of 20% with this, along with the medium airframe. So I think our reliability at the moment with our basic heavy fighter, let's check, is 80%. But if we change it around a little bit, it changes it to 96%, which is that's nice. Okay, so now we've changed it around, so our reliability on the base model is 96% because of the Focke-Wulf. Why is that basic heavy frame? No, it's the tanks of the sky. Okay, 1938, time for the Anschluss. I've got like 18 dockyards now, working on a variety for our fleet. So I've really focused on spending a lot of my production on these heavy fighters, and the rest of my army and kind of navy taking the brunt of my other lack of focus. I'm still trying to do what I can and kind of building up where I may. But yeah, this probably isn't the most optimal strat. But again, getting these doctrines is just a superiority plus 20%. Of course. And the bonuses that you get as Germany for air and navy actually is pretty sweet. Anschluss, come to me. Do you know what? I will spend 50 to get extra light attack and heavy attack on pretty much all of our beastly boys. Our doctrines are increasing. Oh yeah, baby. Steiner. No. Lieb. Also, I know I get some comments about how I'm terrible at pronunciations. Sometimes. I do it on purpose. Lithuania folds as we thought they would. Who wants to join me? Hungary! Sudetenland, here we go. Is that another air doctrine? Air support plus 20%? You know it makes sense. I am going to try and prepare a collaboration government in France. Maybe worth also thinking about getting some naval bombers. We can only have one torpedo mountain. Yeah, that's fine. Like, the production costs on naval bombers are kind of small. I just want a few of them to be able to blast the UK fleet. We need to give the German East Indies another bit of rubber. There you go. And where they went down to a Reichskommissariat, that's a bit frustrating for me. Never going to call them into a war. I can't lose that rubber production. Who gets to lead our little panzers? Well, I've always been quite fond of having Rommel. Have I lost him? Oh no, I've just got so many generals. Yeah, I like the look of Karl for this. He gets improvisation expert along with offensive doctrine and mountaineer. Although he is just a regular... Or is that the original Karl? Karl? And he's a mountaineer as well, so that's helpful for tanks. Is that another naval doctrine? Oh, go on then. I'll have floating fortresses, why not? Fate of Czechoslovakia, gobble, gobble, gobble. I be gobbling. I currently have, I think in stockpile, 700 of those. Oh, I completely forgot about the civil... Oh! Well, it turns out that we lost 23. 18 of those were by accident. And they lost 380. Yeah, it looks like once they moved out of the air zone. But yes, you can see the power of these heavy fighters. Let's try and see if we can see any in real time. How many planes can we send down? I can send down up to 600, actually. So let's get another 400 heavy fighters. Just to kind of show you what it's all about. Just look at the range of these bad boys too. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, we can only have 4 air wings max. Okay, but that will give us aerial superiority. We are actually losing a couple of fighters. Oh, well, never mind. I mean, I lost a couple compared to what? 2 to 13? Those are, 21? I will take it all. I need all of the factories. 950 manpower in the field. Still need another 100k in there, which will come eventually. But now I have all of the Czechoslovakia's guns. Is that another naval doctrine? Go on then. If you have the fuel, you should definitely train your navy. It's ridiculous the amount of doctrines you can get. So I honestly think a production of 50 heavy fighters is probably good. I've probably exhausted the amount I need there. Ooh, armored spearhead. Yeah, yeah, baby. Gonna strike into Belgium. Strike at them quickly, swiftly. Giggity. So if we look at how many factories we've got on planes compared to everything else, yeah, we outnumber the UK vastly. So do we do France, so do we do Poland. It's all coming up, Alex, quite frankly, at the moment. Don't jinx it, Alex, don't jinx it. Ah, the operation was completed, it was finished, and they had no trouble getting it to work. Lovely. Thank you. Another doctrine for the Navy? Oh, go on then. A lot of these is carrier. I should have probably gone down the fleet in being, if I'm honest, but we'll do the wolf packs. Any little stat increase wets me whistle. Thinking I've probably got enough infantry soon. I will allow Italy into the faction because, well, why not? And let's do Danzig or war. Let's go for the early war. Let's think about getting some more destroyers. So in 70 days, all the heck is breaking loose. Let's go ahead and redirect my heavy fighters over here. Got another 500 to deploy. Should be enough for Poland. And I would also like my Cass. Okay, of course they refuse to cede. I can do the improved airframe now, which is, let's see if we can create something. Upgrade all modules, I mean bigger tanks. Self-sealing fuel tanks. Special modules. Armor! Special modules. Could I get more armor? Yes, although my weight exceeds my thrust. So if I go ahead and get 4 engines, more than enough. So yes, it is 53 production, but bigger tanks. Let's get producing some of these bad boys. Oh, that's a big production. Let's switch it over straight away to 20 factories, I think. Yeah, I want to keep the production going to absorb any losses we might have. And looks like they're going to want to bomb various places, so let's just try and get aerial superiority, and we'll check in on these stats in a little bit. But right now, you can kind of see that I'm probably going to trade okay. Cass is working nicely too, and we'll just aggressively execute. I am doing this without any kind of tank support. Oh, another doctrine, nice. So we can see, I think that they've lost 36 compared to my 4. We are losing a few, so I'm actually going to redirect, because why not just completely dominate the sky in one region and forget about the rest, eh? There we go. So that's going to help even better. And you can see they can't do anything. You can see the amount that I am shooting down pales in comparison to my losses. Yeah, it's 121 in the first month. Let's actually befriend Denmark. We don't need to get rid of them, do we? I like you, Bo. Look at that. Look at how we're trading. It's pretty nice. And I don't think they'll be able to replace those losses. Yeah, I've still only lost like 5 or 6, and they've lost 186. 190 now. 300 over the year. Really? Wow. That is an insane exchange. Let's just see how many they're losing. I know I could be clicking on doctrines right now, but that's like per day. They're either losing 9, 6, 18, 17, 15, 22, 17, 19, 10. Woohoo, baby. Okay, so they're at 398 casualties, I think, in total. I have no idea. I'm not even... This is the thing. I get so distracted by those battles that I completely forget about the actual assault going on in Poland. Because I haven't actually changed my division templates. I should probably think about doing... Mate. Oh, no wonder they're struggling. I didn't assign... Just remember what I'm doing here, okay? And forget about everything else. But you can see the amount they're losing every day. They've lost like 400. I don't see how they can replace those losses. We'll see. Once Poland's done with this will improve. The situation will improve. It's quite a lot of losses I think I'm taking against. I didn't need to lose that many. I should have used my tanks and assigned more divisions to the front. And edited. Editing my division template would have been also probably a good idea too. Oh well. 640 they've lost now. I've lost like 11. I've disrupted 6,000 enemy bombers. What? They're losing so many planes. They're losing so many planes. If we look at what else are they producing? 8 on planes, 11 to 13 on planes. Yeah. Why don't we see if we can't figure out some overwhelming strategy here? Do you know? I think we might do all right. Reminder, I don't have a whole lot of fuel at the moment, so I probably will have to trade with that Romania. Thank you. Keep me in there. Keep me in there. Keep me in there with fuel, Iran. Give me all of it. Fuel refining, come on. Increase that refinery production, baby. Once the French are out, I'll really try and focus on protecting my convoys and going after the UK. Then we'll see the kind of true power of our air force. What are you going to do? You have nothing. Nothing to threaten me with in the air. Look at these exchanges. It's just ridiculous. 1 to 43? And was that in an accident? That was an accident. They can't even shoot them down. They're tanks in the sky. They're heavy tanks in the goddamn sky. I love it. There goes Belgium. Just going to keep them pinned. And also, I think France, do they still have the... Yes. Righto. Time for you to embrace hell. Not that they be able to... not that they're able, it appears, to stop me here. The Battle of Arras is going well, it seems. Am I going to encircle them at Dunkirk? You're goddamn right. Oh, yeah. Let's start exchanging, baby. Oh, they actually shot down a couple. Yeah. Ah. Are you kidding me? They counterattacked. I didn't actually see that coming. Kudos, France. We'll draw to Calais. You can last a bit longer there. Don't worry, my tanks are punching through. Whew. Close. May send some additional units to help with the invasion of France. May just disband these because I don't need them. Get some more tanks of the sky. Get another 300 in. Go on then, son. And what do they have? 900. Like, they're just going to die. They die immediately. Look at those stats. It just works. Are we nearly at Paris? Oh, I went the wrong way. You went south of Paris instead of straight for it, you morons. I have to say, the defence of France appears to have been changed into a slightly more bit of a challenge. I mean, I guess I am using light tanks. I'm not using as much CAS as I could do. Interesting. I don't have any spare. Huh. I'm actually enjoying this slow grind against France. It's nice to see what they're capable of when they're not entirely incompetent. Except with their air force. They're very incompetent with their air force. They've lost 200 planes so far. Against 2? Oh no, I lost one. Damn. I would like to thank France, though, for essentially just throwing themselves on my lines again. They are naval invading. And I, like a lemming, forgot to protect. That is such a noob move, Alex. Come on, son. Get it together. Strat redeploy, please. Liberated Brussels, my arse. Not if anything to say about it. I have. In come the tanks. What did they think they were going to achieve here? How large is the French army? They've got a lot of divisions, you know. Is Italy in the war? Oh, come on. They weren't even manning their... They weren't even manning their damn border. Oh, my days. Finally, they'll have to redirect some forces. Hold fire, hold fire, hold fire. I wonder... We are going to lose some planes to AA, but hey, I don't care. I love it. Okay, they're not actually taking down any of my planes at all through anti-air anymore. It does seem, and I might be wrong, but it does seem like the Allies have had a bit of a buff post-patch. They've still taken, I don't know, how many, 621 fighters shot down compared to 8 of ours. Heavy fighters, man. That is the meta. This isn't. I don't know why. The Panzers may actually take Paris at the moment, though, which would be nice. I think if I capture Paris, they probably die, unless they've got rid of disjointed government, in which case it's just pain. But at least we'll get the supply zone from Paris. Oh, no, there we go. Established Vichy France. This has taken a bit longer than I'd anticipated, because now the UK might turtle, and there might be, is it the UK? It's just the UK that's a major at the moment, although British Raj will probably take over that, because that's what happened in my previous run, which was just irritating. Okay, time to redirect everything over here. And Rudolf Hess is gone, but we are going to start bombing some of their navy, I would hope. In the navy, we will bomb them to the bottom of the sea. I don't think they're going to stand a chance here. Then let's prep a naval invasion, shall we? See what we can achieve, if anything. Send all my agents over to the UK. Oh, my days. Who wants to join now? Romania. Go on, then. We grow stronger. Okay, let's see. Naval invasion support is a go. That actually worked. I have naval superiority in the channel. Really? Oh, look at that. We do have more supremacy, too. Oh my god. I think that's probably helped with our fighter situation here. Oh, okay, well let's Attack from the flank. Pin them down there. Oh my god, what happened there? What the f... Did you see that? Did you see 100 divisions just deploy? Excuse me? But they have no equipment. Did that... What the... Mate. I'm calling in the German East Indies. What utter BS was that? I mean, at least we're kind of garrisoned nicely here, right? Sort of. Oh, what even... What the audacity of them. I'm going to send over Rommel. I think we're probably going to go on convoy escort at the moment. But I think that you need to get a remove in. Jeez Louise, son. What was going on with all that? Look, they have no equipment. Well, London's going to burn. I mean, do they even have anything in the channel again over here? But here they've lost 300 compared to our 3, I think. I'm so confused. Oh my god. Yep, just be aggressive. Just be aggressive. They don't have any equipment. They spawned like a bazillion divisions in. They've spawned in Dad's army. And what do you not do, Pike?
Your name will also go on the list. What is it?
Don't tell him, Pike.
Pike.
Oh, I decrypted their cipher. I don't think that's necessary. Good lord. I'm going to befriend Norway. I want friends, not foes. Do I even need to change my air zone for my fighters? I don't think so, because they can... They can reach all of Scotland from France. Wow, not that they need to. Is that a dangerous naval invasion or something? Okay. Doesn't matter, yo. I want your navy. You can just demand all of their navy. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my god. I am going to puppet the UK. Screw you, Italy. And I can demand it because I've got all the points. I have so many points. You fool. Look at the cheeky bastards. I'm trying to make a peace deal look pretty nice. Oh my god, do I have to do this all again? It's not worth it. Oh, select all. Select all. Oh, yep, wait, oh, yep. You have nothing to threaten me with, Italy. I get what I want. Oh, they've already taken all of that. I will take your whole navy, though. France, I'm taking your navy, too. I'm taking your navy. I'm taking your navy. I'm taking your navy. And I'm taking your navy. I didn't really care what happens now. Canada can be Italy's, sure. I'm going to pass, confirm an exit. Let's see how many goddamn ships I have. I have 426 ships. That's bigger than the US's. Oh my goodness me. I think I'm going to leave it there for this video because I wanted to show off heavy fighters and just how broken the peace deals are in terms of the Navy. So I guess if you do want to see maybe an invasion of the Soviets or an invasion of the US, let me know in the comments and I'll see how much more I can break this. It's freaking bonkers. There probably do need to be some patches to this because heavy fighters, you saw the exchanges we were having. It's utterly ridiculous. And just being able to take your whole enemy's Navy. Yes, please. I love having 8 aircraft carriers. So if you've enjoyed seeing this, comment, like, and subscribe. Got any more video ideas? Let me know. And I'll be back with more very soon. Ta-da! Many thanks to Turquoise Zom, Ian Clark, Kim, Eric, Richard Cruz, Amazon Fulfillment Strategist, Daniel Orr, Maximilian Foreman, Wyatt Green, Onion Duck, Zachariah Mosby, Chancellor64, Jack Troku, Jiggly Crotch, Logan Whaley, and Bash for being champions of the Rambler cult here on YouTube. And many thanks to all the other patrons too!